Namaskara, Vedantu Karnataka students. If you want below 1000 rank in the KCET 2026 examination, this is the only video you need to watch if you're starting today or if you're standing right now when you are moving from 11th to 12th standard. Irrespective of whether you are in PU, state, CBSE or any ICSE board, it doesn't matter. Every student in Karnataka will be giving this particular examination. The competition is immense and it keeps growing year after year. The reason is very simple because this is going to open a gateway for all of you in the best colleges in Karnataka. And most of these colleges have very affordable fees and very high placements. And if you are looking for jobs later on too, I mean, good companies with excellent track records are going to give you very high packages when you study from these colleges because we have very good, be it IT industry, automobile industry, manufacturing, you name it, it is there in Karnataka. And if you do not do well, then you have to pay higher fees to get into the college via Comet. Why do you want to do that? When you have the time, when you have the potential, and when you have the guidance, and when you have the Vedantu Karnataka channel. So quickly subscribe to the Vedantu Karnataka channel so that you do not miss any piece of information out here. And this is your Capto. I'm, yes, your Captain Shreyas, your physics teacher. And I have been training, guiding, mentoring lots and lots of kids over the last 13 plus years. And many of my kids are right now in the top notch colleges in the country. And I have ensured that under my mentorship, I have been able to produce top ranks, be it in J or be it in NEET. Now it's your turn. And now it's all up to you how you're going to make use of all the guidance and the valuable lessons that I'm going to give you. So quickly smash that like button and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Now, let me make it one thing very clear that many students think KCET, sir, it's not my cup of tea. Sir, let me think about it after board exams. If you think like that, the rank that you will get will also be low. Now that you have the time, make the best use of it. It's a crackable exam. It's not like Olympiads or JEE Advance. I will tell you the strategy. And with that plan and with that consistency, you can definitely secure a very good rank. And why shouldn't you secure this rank? I mean, when you have all the resources, when you have everything that you need, when you can save your time, when you can save your parents' hard earned money, when you can get the best of the colleges, you can even plan to go abroad or secure a good job. Why shouldn't? I mean, after all, it is your seat in our state. It's very simple, guys. I'm going to make you familiar with the exam pattern and how things work in the exam. I'm going to tell you the safe scores, the marks that you might need for securing good colleges so that you have a rough idea of what your target score should be. I'm also going to help you with choosing the study material and how you should utilize that study material and what your plan should look like until you reach the revision stage and finally you reach near the end of the exam where you're finally going to write mock tests and then eventually secure your top all India rank of 1000. So, my dear students, understand this exam is generally conducted in April, usually in the second week, sometimes can go to the third week, but take it for granted that usually second week onwards, this exam can be conducted any moment of time. So accordingly, you need to plan because the board examination will be conducted usually towards the Feb end and in the March first half. So you will have very limited time after your second PUC exam, or if you're in CBSE or even in other exam boards, you will don't have much time to study as such after boards. Okay, you can just do the final leg of the revision, which I was telling, the final countdown or the mock test after the boards. Everything else has to happen before your 12th board examination. Is that absolutely clear? All right, great. Now the examination, how is it conducted? What's the pattern like? The duration is basically 80 minutes per subject. You have 180 marks in total. 60 marks are there per subject. All right, physics, chemistry, maths. There are 60 questions per subject. Okay, 1 mark each. Negative marking, well, that is not there. All right, as simple as that. That is how your exam pattern looks like. Then, if you look at how the ranks are calculated, the ranks are not dependent just alone on your KCET scores, but 50% of the weightage is there on your PCM score in your second PU, not first PU, second PU. And the 50% of the weightage is there on your basically the KCET examination. How many marks are you scoring out of 180? Is that absolutely clear? Great. Now, how much should you really score to get below 1000 rank? To give you a rough estimate, in your board, your total score, if it is about 295, because remember both the scores matter, then your KCT score should be at least 125 out of how much? Out of 180. Remember that. But let's say you get for some reason a very low score in boards, and not it's not very low, it's still good only. I mean, if you get 280 marks in board examination, that is your second PU exam, then you need to bump up your KCT score to 140 plus. So that is a rough estimate. Now that you know that if I do well in boards, then obviously it helps me in my KCT. It gives me that confidence that okay, I don't have to score that high, but at least you have something as a safety net. If something goes bad, I know I can still make it through. So these are the rough scores needed for top 1000 rank. And it is doable. It is not that difficult. Look at it. The total questions, 60 questions from 12th standard in KCT I'm talking about, because second PUC, the syllabus is only second PU. But for KCT, the syllabus is both 12th and 11th, but majority of it is 12th. A little bit of it is 11th standard. But it is not so little that you can ignore it also. So even though the 12th standard syllabus is vast and majorly occupying the weightage in your KCT, do not ignore 11th, because 11th standard has all the fundamentals. Every basic thing which is there in physics, chemistry or mathematics will be useful for you in your second PU syllabus. So you can't ignore 11th, but there are some topics which you can probably skip, but certain topics you must be very familiar with. Yes, you should have a good balance of both KCT as well as your PU preparation. You cannot ignore, because obviously both have their own importance in deciding your rank and deciding which college you will get. So 11th standard, do not ignore. Now is the time where you can cover up all the backlogs till the month of April. Till the month of April or even May, you can start revising all the things. Do not ignore your first PU portions or your examinations. See, the questions ratio, if you talk about it, the easy to medium to hard is in the ratio of 3 to 2 to 1. So for every one hard question, there are two medium questions and there are three easy questions. That's what it means. So you can see in that entire paper, around 90 questions are easy. There are 60 questions medium and roughly 30 questions which are hard. And even if you focus on completely easy and medium questions, that's 90 plus 60. It's a very good score. 150 marks. 150 marks, very nice score in KCT, so that it will reduce your burden on your second PU board examinations. Is that right, everyone? And of course, there is no negative marking, which helps a lot. But if something happens and you get some wrong answers, then you will lose out few marks over there out of 150. That is assuming you are only doing easy and medium. But 100% you should be able to tackle few of the hard questions to be on the safer side. Now, what you need to do? What is the syllabus? The syllabus is same as your second PU. It's nothing extra. And if you ask me, it's the same as your CBSE syllabus, because your board examination, KCET examination, all of them are going to use the one and only book, and that is none other than NCERT. So whatever is there in NCERT is there for your KCET, is also there for your second PU. But keep in mind, the first PU syllabus is also there, although not so significant. To name the chapters, here is the complete chapter list, right? So that you can have a look at the second PU syllabus. Yep, this is the second PU syllabus which is there. All these things you will be studying in the days to come as soon as you complete your 11th standard or your first PU. Got it? So you have to be thorough through all these topics. Now, why I'm saying it is because if there is some student, maybe not in the PU board, maybe in some other board, then maybe the topics might be slightly different in your boards. So that's the reason why I'm showing you these topics, so that you must be completely invested and focused on these topics. They carry highest weightage in your KCET examination. Now, what is eating the frog? You don't have to be a non-vegetarian. No, you don't have to literally pick a frog and eat. It means doing something which you don't like to do or don't want to do, or you know that you might have to do, and you're just avoiding it. So basically, it's very simple. You have to tackle the hardest topics first. So out of these, maybe for you, ray optics, or maybe, I don't know, D and F block or continuity and differentiation is very hard. So you need to tackle them first. You cannot say, I will do it towards the end. No, don't give the difficult part towards the end. Remember 80-20 rule, 20% of the topics are going to give you 80% of the marks. Very few people know this. And very few people actually implement this. They think I have to be very, very, you know, I need to be very, very conversant. I need to be, fully focused on all the topics. Nothing like that. Even 20-30% of the topics are easily going to give you around 70% to 80% of the marks. So prioritize those high weightage topics. If you want, I will make a separate video on that as well. Now, talking about the resources. For physics, it's very simple. See, for everything, you need to be, you need to know this, that you need NCRT, obviously. Apart from NCRT, for physics, you can use Concepts of Physics, H.C. Verma. That's a very good book to improve your concepts and problem solving skills. For chemistry, use O.P. Tandon or Pradeep's publications book. For mathematics, you can use R.D. Sharma or your textbooks. Biology, use Truman's Biology or basically any NCRT based textbooks, so that every single part of NCRT objective wise is covered. So these are the basic resources which you are going to need. If you are enrolled in a coaching, then your coaching itself might give you some material. If you are not happy with the coaching material, then these are the books which you need to be invested in. All right. Now, sir, I know fine how many marks I need for 1000. What's the pattern like? What's the syllabus like? I also understand what the toughness level of the exam is. So, how exactly should I study? Very straightforward. NCRT and your reference books must do. You have to go through it. If you don't have reference book, then your coaching book. After that, follow the 40-30-30 rule. What is this? 40% of the time should be invested in reading the theory, watching the classes, or probably making your notes. 30% of the time should be invested in looking at the solved examples, or looking at a teacher solving it, or you yourself practicing the same questions. The remaining 30% of the time, giving a test on it, analyzing the result, and improving those marks, timing yourself for a set of questions, and then again seeing what mistakes you are making and avoiding those mistakes. So that's how you need to divide your time. If you just focus completely on theory or just give tests without studying or practicing, then you will see that either you will not score well, or you will never give the test because you will not be confident. The next is Pomodoro technique. When you are studying and solving, that is in this 40 and 30, how should you spend your time? Should I read or should I watch continuously for 3 hours? No. Maybe watch for an hour, take a break for 5 minutes, then again watch for an hour, take a break for 5 minutes, again watch for an hour, take a break for 15 to 20 minutes. So do a task, take a small break, do the task, take a small break, do the task, take a big break, then again repeat this cycle. That's called Pomodoro technique. So that way you will not lose focus. Also, you will not lose interest, and you will always stay motivated to, okay, now I'm refreshed, I have the energy, let me go to the second leg of my preparation. And yes, please remember the remaining 30, where you have to give tests and see how much time you take per question, how many mistakes are you making, what is your accuracy rate, and are you able to solve the entire paper, which is the most time consuming part, which subject solving first gives you an extra edge. Should I solve all the easy questions first? Should I solve all the hard questions first? Try and experiment all of this, and that is the reason why you need to give tests from now. Don't wait till the end to join some test series. Start it today. Now talking about, sir, which colleges will I get, sir? I will show you a list of all the colleges which you should be targeting. Just like Ramaya or maybe your RVC or PES or BMS. So let me show you the rough cutoffs or rough, expected marks that you will be needing. First of all, the top colleges which you can, get through your KCET scores or even Comet K are basically like RV or PES or BMS, Ramaya, Suratkal. Well, for this, you need to go only through JEE mains, but I have put it over here because this is the top college in Karnataka. Manipal you have JSS Academy, Siddhaganga Institute. For MIT Manipal, there is also a separate entrance test. Remember that? Yes, it is called as MET. So you can give that entrance test to secure your seat in MIT. All right, so that's in Manipal. To talk about RV College branch cutoffs for AI, it's not there because it's a new branch. For biotechnology, look at it, it's around 5,800. Well, for C, civil, 11,000. For CS, computers, look at it, 290. That's the reason why you need to secure below 1,000 rank. For lower branches, the cutoffs are very high. But for top branches, you can see the cutoff ranks are very, very small. 600 for cyber security, which is a developing field. Computer science, engineering, and data science, 459. EC electronics, 746. So if your rank is even 800, you can't get into RV college. So that's how demanding these courses and these colleges are. If we talk about BMS college, just taking a random example, guys, look at civil, it's 35,000 closing rank, but for computer science, it's 2,166. For electronics, it's 3,460. ME mechanical, 17,000. So similarly, if you go to Ramaya, PES and other colleges, you will see the ranks for computer science on the closing side will be close to 1,000. That's why I made this video for securing a top 1,000 rank. Now, it's very simple, guys. You have to maintain discipline. You cannot wake up towards the end of second PU and say, "Sir, I'm very chill mode, sir. Sir, nange tension kodbeda now." Don't tell all these things. See, guys, I know college life is fun. You or PU life is fun. You want to explore or you want to make new friends. Fine, that's great. But maybe you enjoyed it all till your first PU. But now, please become a little bit serious and please become a little bit more consistent. Maybe tomorrow you might not be able to study for straight 10 hours, but at least make it a point you study for 1 extra hour. So, starting today with that 1 hour, at least will make you study for continuously maybe 10 hours after a month. And once you get into that cycle, there is nothing coming out. Say no to distractions, uninstall all the unnecessary apps, make a place where you can sit and study and nobody disturbs you. Make sure you have a timetable on your desk which you are following and which keeps changing because things today might not be the same tomorrow. Also, you need to sleep for 6 to 7 hours. Don't sit and watch football matches or roam somewhere randomly or probably watching some series. Don't do all these things. Now is not the time. Once you go into college, then you'll have a lot of time to enjoy for the next 4 years. Enjoy, and you will have a lot of friends who will also give you a lot of company. And just don't keep watching motivation and strategy videos. At the end, you have to sit and study. Just seeking motivation is temporary, but you have to actually implement it. That's the reason why I want everyone to comment, Sir, KCET 2026 rank Namde, which means this KCET 2026, which is going to come next year, that rank of all India 1000 and below is mine. And I'm going to start putting in efforts from today itself, not even tomorrow. Because the moment you say tomorrow, you will forget. In fact, half the things what I'm going to tell you in this video, you would have forgotten by tomorrow. And something else will come up and you will be like, okay, sir, I forgot half the things. I'm not able to remember. So please see what I have told in the video again, maybe 2, 3 times, and just follow that part. Okay. And if you want which is high weightage, which is low weightage, do let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely make a separate video for that. And if you want a routine on how you should study and how to apply Pomodoro technique, that too, let me know in the comments. All right. See, your seriousness will lead to our seriousness. If you become very chill, then we will think, okay, maybe the kids are also chilling right now, and only in the exam time you will suddenly wake up. No, I want all of you to be very serious about studies for 2026. Enjoy, but at the same time, study. All right, that's my advice, and that's my suggestion to all of you. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this particular video and channel. Thank you so much, and take care and study well. I want to see this comment after the video ends. Bye bye. Take care.